Procrastination. We've all been there. There's a great quote by Seneca, a Roman philosopher, that has said, "While we waste our time hesitating and postponing, life is slipping away." Learning to overcome procrastination is crucial if we want to live our lives to the fullest. And in this video, I will be discussing why you might not be getting things done. All throughout history, people have been putting off their responsibilities. Now in the 21st century, we live in a technological world where devices that we carry in our hands have as much information as supercomputers did 20 years ago. We can quite literally access anything at the drop of a dime. Therefore, the extent of opportunities available today is unlike anything that has ever existed in the past. Imagine the extent of these opportunities as if it was the space in between an open pair of scissors. The more opportunities you have, the wider the space in between the scissors. The scissors of potential are open as wide as they have ever been. Having greater choices in life doesn't necessarily make one more happy, because it is often the cause of decision paralysis. When you have decision paralysis, you hesitate and put things off even more. You end up wasting time and as a result experiencing unpleasant emotions. Like, let's say for example you're at a restaurant and you see a whole menu of things that you like. I can guarantee you it's going to take you a while to figure out what you want. There might be so many options on the menu that you have no idea what to do. Then you become paralyzed. You're not able to make a decision on what you want. Procrastination and decision paralysis can be overcome once you improve your motivation, discipline, outcomes, and objectivity. But in this video, we're just going to focus on motivation for now. Now, I'm going to be talking about 3 different types of motivation. And the first one is extrinsic motivation. Now, this can also be called carrot and stick motivation as well. Extrinsic motivation creates pressure on people to do things that they wouldn't necessarily want to do. And when people do things that they don't want to do, they become less happy and their brain releases less dopamine. The result of this is less happiness, worsened brain function, lower creativity, poor memory, and learning capacity. Students, for example, get used to studying to receive grades. But once they graduate and that pressure disappears, they often stop educating themselves altogether. A good majority of people stop educating themselves after college and high school. There's no motivator as to why they should. So if you've been ruled by this type of motivation, getting yourself motivated without the carrot and stick in front of you may be very difficult. Now, the next type of motivation I'm going to talk about is intrinsic motivation. But I want to talk about specifically intrinsic goal-based motivation. When you are motivated by this type of motivation, when you achieve goals, it will only create a temporary amount of happiness and joy. After a while, that happiness and joy will go away because it's temporary. Once you've reached your goal, that's it. You won't be happy forever because you've reached a goal. I want you guys to think about times where you guys have made goals and reached them. You were probably very happy, but after a while, it more than likely went away. This type of motivation is very temporary. Now, the next type of intrinsic motivation I'm going to talk about is called journey-based motivation. And this type of motivation is based on having a personal vision. Unlike chasing a goal, a vision is an expression of something lasting. A personal vision answers the questions of how you would most like to spend your time in life. It focuses on actions, not results. It focuses on a journey, not the destination. You will more than likely experience more happiness with this type of motivation because you're not only focused on a goal, but rather the whole picture. Incorporating selfless activities in your vision will result in the emotion of meaning. Meaning improves the effectiveness of intrinsic motivation and helps you experience living your life to the fullest more intensely. A personal vision is the main tool that will kickstart intrinsic journey-based motivation. It will help you determine priorities, reduce decision paralysis, and lead you to doing things that are truly meaningful. Another reason why you're probably putting things off is your lack of self-regulation, which is the skill of giving yourself orders and actually following them. Self-regulation is dependent on your cognitive resource, which is also your imaginary willpower muscle. The inability to follow orders stems from the fact that your rational neocortex is often given the orders, but that your older and stronger emotional limbic system isn't listening. If you are able to replenish and strengthen your cognitive resources, there is a high probability that a lot of your procrastination will start to go away. There are things that you can do, but unfortunately, it will not be included in this episode. I am so sorry to leave you on a cliffhanger, but it will be in one of my upcoming videos where I talk to you about these different types of strategies that you can use in order to strengthen and replenish your cognitive resources. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have ever procrastinated before, give this video a thumbs up. And if you aren't going to give this video a thumbs up because you're saying that you've never procrastinated, you, my friend, are lying to yourself. Just press the like button. You've procrastinated. I know you have. In the comments below, let me know the last time you have procrastinated on something. Lastly, if you're new here, make sure you press the subscribe button because I am dedicated to putting out a video every week in order to unleash your inner potential and unlock your mind. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye!